And we have said all through these marches that we do not only protest, we also take action. It's very nice walking in the sunny weather along the streets, having a nice time, but we are here to say that the Palestinians are not having that nice time, and the least we can do for a couple of hours on a Saturday is say solidarity with the Palestinians. Manchester stands with Palestine. I'll try it again. Manchester stands with Palestine. No, you still not got it. Try again. Manchester stands with Palestine. Somewhere in there I'm trying to get other people to chant. Manchester stands with Palestine. Thank you. And we continue to support all those Palestinians in Gaza who have been facing the bombing and the destruction, and now to such an extent 27,000 dead that are known about, probably 10 or 15,000 more still unaccounted for under the rubble of the buildings that have been bombed. 700,000 out of a population of 2 million now have contagious diseases in Gaza. 1.5 million have been moved, displaced, and are starving. And it's wet and it's flooded, and the refugees who were told to move out of the north of Gaza, out of Jabalia, they were told to go south, and then they were bombed on the way going south, and then they were told they could go to Khan Yunis, and they were bombed in Khan Yunis, and if they were injured, the hospitals were bombed as well, and then they were told it would be safe in Rafah. And do you know where Israel is bombing now? Rafah! There is no safe place, there is no healthy place, there is no food, water, sanitation, even often electricity and sanitation in Gaza, and yet the people of Gaza continue to resist. We support the resistance of the people of Gaza against Israel. And it would almost be neglected because it's so vicious in Gaza. Look at what is going on in the West Bank. And in the West Bank, there have been over 6,000 people imprisoned by Israel since the start of this latest assault by Israel. There have been hundreds who have been killed. The settlers are shooting them at will, and the IDF are not protecting anybody because they're joining in and probably arming them. And let's give one very, very small word of support to the US this week. It's only a very small word, but the US have decided that some settlers, I think it's 4, it is 4, yeah, 4 fingers, I'm not misseeing that. So the US has decided that 4 settlers are not welcome in the US. Well, we have to turn round the attitude in this country and in the US so it is clear that the governments of the US and the governments of the UK and the spineless opposition in the UK do not speak for us. They do not represent us. And we do not, as they say, we do not stand with Israel. We stand with Palestine. And we will stand with Palestine till Palestine is free. Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Viva, viva! Viva, viva! Viva, viva! Viva, viva! Viva, viva! Viva, viva! Now, I said we turn our protests into actions. In the last few weeks and months in Manchester, we have stopped the recruiters of the Israeli arms firm Elbit, recruitment agency called IO Associates. They have cut their links with Elbit. And that was following occupations by activists in this city of their offices. So a big cheer for everybody who took part in those occupations of IO's offices. And then we discovered that Fisher German, a landlord, was a landlord of Elbit, the same Israeli arms firm in Shenstone, where some of us visited this last Tuesday, and we took the road outside Shenstone with a coach load from Manchester, and we closed Shenstone.